Ever wondered what happens when aloe vera pups are left to crowd a pot? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will be removing pups from a potted aloe vera plant. Many of these pups have grown too large and are already competing for soil nutrients, which is starting to affect the mother plant. Normally, I don't wait for the pups to grow so big, but on occasions when I run out of space, pots, and soil, I just let them stay longer. Just look at the size of this pup. It deserves a separate pot to grow. There are about 4 of these clumping in this pot, along with a bunch of smaller pups and the mother plant. Most of these pups wouldn't be as healthy as they are had I not regularly added compost soil to this pot. When removing a pup, hold all of its leaves together, but apply force at its base, not on the delicate leaves, which can break off easily. Not all of these pups have rooted equally well, which is why some are a little more difficult to uproot and require a bit more force. What I usually do when I remove pups is take all of them, even the smaller ones like these. Now, these smaller pups will have a tougher time when planted. They'll be shocked by direct sunlight since they've spent their days growing in the shade of the bigger pups. They'll take longer to bounce back. Most of the pups that have grown at the center or inner part are narrower and elongated due to a lack of or minimal sunlight exposure. The mother plant is also a bit taller than it should be, especially since it's grown in a pot. When potted aloe vera plants get taller, their leaves also become a little smaller than they should. Additionally, the height of potted aloe vera plants makes them top-heavy and susceptible to falling. So, this plant is about ready to be cut and replanted. If you're interested in learning how to cut and replant a tall aloe vera plant, you can check out one of my previous videos. I'm going to show you another aloe vera plant with so many pups that I didn't remove, and we'll check out what happened to the mother plant. As you can see, the pups are taking over the pot and pushing aside the mother plant. Although this isn't normal, it doesn't happen all the time. When the mother plant is experiencing disease or rotting issues, it will have difficulty recovering when there are too many pups growing in a pot. Because it has become weak, it's being pushed outside the pot. The mother plant can still be saved. I have to remove the baby plants to figure out what needs to be done. Just look at the size of this pup. It's no longer a baby plant, and there are many of this size in the pot. The pot is so crowded that there is no more space left to grow. The mother plant has grown pups on its stem above the ground. Knowing that the barbadensis variety doesn't branch out, it only means one thing. The crown of leaves above these little pups has been separated or broken. Despite being separated, it has grown roots, showing the plant's resilience. The bottom part of the plant already has two pups growing, but it can still produce more if it is replanted. The plant is wobbly, so it means the root or the base has rotted too, and it needs to be cut. In order for the plant to focus on the growth of the pups, the remaining old leaves should be cut. Then, remove all of the rotten parts to prevent them from progressing and consuming the whole plant. These are all that I got from the last pot with the rotting plant. I have 5 little pups. The bottom part of the mother plant, and the upper part that was detached. The upper part looks like it won't continue to grow because even though it has already grown roots, the leaves at the center are still curling and show no signs of recovery. However, the good thing is that this part can still produce some pups. The only sad part is that the mother plant is already gone. I also got 4 medium-sized plants and 6 big plants. Just look at the size of this plant. These plants probably would have grown bigger had they been separated and planted in a separate container earlier. I am planting the remains of the mother plant to see how many more pups it can grow in a few weeks. So, it has been 8 weeks since I planted these. I got busy and almost forgot about them. This is how they look now. The bottom part has grown many more pups. The upper part has grown many pups too. For these pups to grow freely, I have to remove the remains of the old leaves. These pups will be ready for replanting in the next few weeks. I hope you learned something from this video. This is Danny. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.